Welcome in, everybody. As a lot of you guys from the Midwest know, that Iowa and Nebraska and northern Missouri and parts of Kansas have been getting hit pretty hard with some rain and some storms. Well, that has triggered the Missouri River to fill up, and this piece of property I hunt in Kansas is right next to the Missouri River. And at the end of June, I was getting pictures every day of deer, and I woke up July 4th, got to notifications on my phone that I wasn't getting pictures of animals, but of water. And the river had come up, and I'm pretty sure it backs up downriver into this ditch, and then it just slowly fills this ditch in. But it was, at one point, I think, inches away from my camera. I cannot get to my camera right now, and I'll go down there and take a video of it. But as you can see, this used to be a bean field, which it is. You can still see the beans back there, but it's about a couple hundred yards full of water. Right back there is the Missouri River, and it looks like it's draining into the river, but there's still, which that's deceiving because that's the edge of the field, and it's draining. It drains right there into there's three ponds down here, and it's draining into it. Hopefully it's gonna be down in a few days. The river forecast does show it going down to like 20 feet by Monday, the 8th. I think it's the 8th or 9th. And so yeah, I'm gonna see what I can see as far as my cameras, if any of them are all the way underwater or not. And I might make the trek around to get to those other cameras, but hopefully it goes down pretty fast and I can get some things moved and more situated with better cameras, because some of the cameras I got, I put early spring, and now all the weeds have grown up, and every time it tries to take a picture, it just takes pictures of weeds, and then the battery dies, and it's not being very efficient. So I'm gonna get to at least some of these cameras and see if they're underwater. So I just got to one of my cameras. It looks like it's above water, but I can't really believe it never went underwater based off of the last picture I got, which would have been on the 5th. No, I think the last picture I got was the end of the 4th, and the water looked like it had come up 6 inches from that morning. And I couldn't imagine, based off of the picture, that it wasn't trending and being underwater. Here's the camera. Looks like it's a couple feet over water. Looks like it's doing pretty good. What I was gonna do this spring is plant all of this field in a food plot, and it's a good thing I didn't. I guess whenever this water drains out and gets situated, I'll come back in here and kill it and do something. I need to plant a fall food plot in here, whether it be some turnips, rye, something. I gotta get something in here to hold these deer over here, because it's hard to compete with our neighbors. They got good food plots, and it seems like in the late seasons, they tend to go over there and stay over there. So hopefully we can get this water to go down sooner than later. Well, I shouldn't say we get this to go down. Hopefully the river goes down sooner than later, so they can start draining all this out and we can get in here and get something planted. I guess you can always look at the bright side. It's a good thing we didn't spend a bunch of money and waste with this being flooded like it is. So, well, I tried to drive all the way here at the end and walk across, but it's deeper than my boot. So I guess I'm just gonna have to come back and when it drains out a little bit. But as you can see, let me flip this camera around. This is the end of the property, and it just keeps going all the way down there. And I need to get to over there, and it's just full of water. So, like I said, I'll just have to come back and check the cameras and move them around, and hopefully we got some big deer we can show you guys. Thanks for tuning in. See you later.